What's up, everyone? It's me, Adam Prime, and we are back from a... I'm about to say, I guess to us,
very long hiatus.
we can't even say it's a hiatus, because the old episodes are still coming out while these are coming out.
Well, I guess
With
for us.
me, as always, is my wife and co-host.
Hi, I'm Stormy.
As you all know, as long as you're listening to episode 66... Execute Order 66. 626 is Stitch.
Oh. How?
Yeah, he's just summoning Stitch monsters.
That's what won the Clone Wars for him.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely what won the Clone Wars.
Anyway, hi.
Okay, let's explain what's going on right now. So, we just got married, and we technically were so busy to the weeks leading up. We got very behind. We hadn't even watched the shows.
Yeah, we got that busy.
It was kind of frustrating because there were some very good episodes, but we have 4 episodes each for this episode, and we are splitting it off between a Gotchard episode, which you are currently listening to, and a very exciting, I'm very excited for, the King Oger episode.
Ooh. Also, happy spooky season.
Yes, this is in the middle of spooky season. So if anyone's wondering, hey, are you guys doing anything for Halloween this year?
You're doing a TokuBrew? Like, you know, the thing you do, like, once a year?
This is the main show now.
Basically. But, maybe we'll try. No promises.
Definitely not.
Okay, no. Never mind then. The answer is no then.
Bellarok doesn't have the time. He just, he sprained his ankle the other day. It's like, I don't know if that's going to be
He danced too hard at the wedding.
Yeah, he danced too hard. Yeah, but he's in the picture.
Yeah, we have a nice little picture of us.
Oh, it's been up. Don't worry about it.
Okay, cool. Anyway, yeah. We don't have a whole lot that we can show you guys, but we wanted to invite you to see this one, so.
Well, no. I was about to say, just to explain where the fuck we were.
Yeah, what we were doing.
By the way, thank God we're out of the first minute. Either way, not that I'm monetized. So, we have, like I was saying, we are splitting this up. So, as we left off, we were on episode 3 of Gotchard, and we were kind of not feeling it.
Yeah, we weren't like, oh, it's bad or anything, but we definitely weren't, hooked or anything.
But let's just get into the first episode, which is episode 6. Let me look at the episode titles, because I don't remember their names, but it was the Anthill episode.
Yeah, and guys, I gotta be fully honest.
I don't have a whole lot to say.
I know, but, I have to admit, Gotchard has actually been doing pretty good these past couple of episodes. I'm really happy to say that these next batch of episodes that we're going to be talking about were actually a lot more fun, and we were having a really good time watching these.
So yeah, do you want to mention any of the highlights for this episode for you?
Yeah, I honestly, because it's an anthill, they obviously go into a big ant colony thing down in a cave.
One of the sisters or whatever, some amalgam, suck them into a hole.
I honestly don't remember that well. But this episode, the majority...
Oh, it's called the Ant Trooper Labyrinth. David Bowie!
My God. It's only forever, not long at all. But, so, this was a very emotionally driven episode. The majority of this episode is taken up by a conversation that the two of them are having.
Well... But before we get to that, we also have him...
Well, yeah, I know, but you were asking what were highlights of the episode. I started talking about the highlight of the episode.
Yeah, just that conversation they had while they were trapped in the anthill, because she gets confirmation, and we as the audience get confirmation. The person who died giving him the belt was her dad.
Yeah.
And just her kind of accepting he's dead.
And
it's
talking about the
sad.
It's very much the situation of... he died with me mad at him, and now nothing can be fixed. Now there's no potential for there to be anything. And it's just her kind of dealing with that, and she opens up a lot. We get to see a lot more of her character.
Yeah, Gotchard cools down for a little bit.
And
it wasn't
even after this and into the next episode at least. I don't quite remember.
They're a lot more friendlier.
They're a lot more friendly towards each other. There's a lot more chemistry between them, just as actors.
Also,
I would even say you see her open up a little bit too, just because she finally started to open up a bit.
By the way, I'm surprised of the rapid fire we are getting some of these forms. No joke.
Oh my God, yeah.
We are. You know what? By the end of this episode, we're going to rank our favorite ones by the end of this. That's
also,
good. That's gonna be the fun bit at the end of this episode.
Okay.
So let me talk about this because
also mushroom.
Yeah, well, like that's what I'm saying. We'll get to mushroom because he trades some chemis because reasons.
It was a thing where they're like, "Hey, I will let you use these if you let me borrow those for a little bit."
Yeah, it's like, "Oh, we'll let us use this one and we'll trade you two." And he's just like, "Okay," and they immediately become useful because he becomes a energy drink ninja. I don't know.
I think
he was
so,
like
yeah.
3 steps away from
Energy
T-posing.
Yeah.
Like, it does not look good. It kind of looks like no, I'm not saying this to say it was bad because it honestly looked really good in the movie. Like A Day the Earth Stood Still alien, like the silver, or was that the robot? I can't remember.
I haven't seen that, so I wouldn't know.
But yeah, so we got the energy drink ninja. And we get...
In the same episode, we also get... What was it?
But
like,
this one's a full
pirate?
suit. This is Mushroom Mariner. This is the submarine.
I said pilot instead of pilot. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
I was still wrong, but...
But yeah, no. And they pretty much stop the ant
Wait,
monster.
no, it is the pirate one.
No, that's the next one.
Oh,
He uses it in the next part of the episode. Don't worry. He does make a pirate car.
In hindsight, it does blend together a little bit just because they were just kind of rapid firing a lot of these at us. But like, I think the mushroom is cute. He has like little mushroom space buns with
snorkels.
A snorkel.
Which is pretty cool. And then we get the most Kingdom Hearts phrasing, and I don't know if this was in that episode or if it was in the next episode with the wrestler, where they start talking about how they're trying to, like, the Hades sisters are trying to open the dark door, and I'm like, oh no, this is Kingdom Hearts.
When you walk away. But also there's, like, the discussion of, like, how other people view the chemis of just, like, they just see them purely as, like, tools and, like, test...
That's like what
not even test subjects, but like test pieces.
Not even test pieces, just they're tools. That's what Valverod in his like Spanish guitar playing, which
God, how did we keep forgetting? Anytime he enters a scene, there's just like an acoustic just twang that like comes
of a Spanish guitar, just being like
kills me every time. It's so good.
I'm waiting for Gotchard to be like, dude, you can't stop bringing your mariachi.
I'm realizing this is the first episode where we know how to actually pronounce his name. Instead of Spanner, it's Spana.
No, I think I made that joke earlier because I think we made it in the last episode. But yeah, I'm still gonna call him Spanner. Spanner. He's a spanner.
He's a spanner.
But yeah, she throws him the car, so because he likes girl. I don't remember what her name is, because he respects her father or something like that.
Let's call her Kyrie for now.
No, I don't want to think about Kingdom Hearts while I'm watching Kamen Rider. I'd rather not. And then we get what's probably... This is such a dumb B... Like, has no plot.
The next episode?
Yeah, we're moving on to the wrestler episode. Like, this might be my favorite of the bunch.
This was really fun.
It was almost weirdly cute, because it's about this retired wrestler who found the Kemi, and the Kemi was, like, joining spirits with it. And we got to see the good side of it, and he's just like, oh, I just want to be in the ring with him. And it's like a He-Man bootleg action figure. It's amazing.
Him. Oh, what was his name? What was the Ultraman that was with Taiga and Fuma?
Oh, Titus?
Titus, that was his name. I couldn't remember. He was very Titus energy. Like, because obviously the Kemis don't really talk.
Yeah.
But it was really cute because he also, like, just has trained a lot of champions or something like that.
Yeah. And, like...
We see something interesting in this episode, too.
His school's drying up, and, like, you see...
Because of
them
Yakuza.
Trying to have to help him.
Because of Yakuza.
Yeah, because the Yakuza. But then we also have this monkey monster that's just going around baiting people.
Oh my god. Yeah, he literally just going around breaking spines left and right. And the design is so weird because, like, you can tell that they're trying to, like, just play around with perspective. Like, its face is just a fist.
It's a shoulder
But
pad.
there's, like, a monkey, like, head and everything.
Screaming.
But, like, there's one thing that we haven't quite mentioned. We actually see for the first time in this, because we've seen how Kemis have gotten affected by, like,
evil
malice,
people.
Essentially.
Yeah.
But with this, it was like, okay, but what if the vibes are immaculate and good? And it's just like, there's, like, actual, like, good transformation that you can do.
Yeah, the wrestler, like, he makes the retired wrestler young again, almost, and, like, they fuse together, and they help train...
and he just gets his spine broken, like, 80 times in a row.
Like, Gotchard's spine is gone. It is dust.
It's just like he doesn't have one anymore.
And it was just a cute episode. Also, he became a gun earlier. We forgot to mention that. He became a gun.
Something like that.
Like
yeah.
a moth gun. I'm a little disappointed, but you know, okay.
I'm disappointed by the moth gun.
And then obviously he fights the gorilla, saves the day.
Man, that's such a weird design with the fist face.
Yeah, it is weird. Like, and he fights the gorilla, saves the day, and gets the gorilla card. And then we have this scene at the end where, like, the wrestler Kemi didn't want to leave the guy. He just wanted to keep hanging out at his, like, boxing gym. And, like, you had that, like, generic scene of, like, no, go away. Get out of here. You're not supposed to be here. And it's like him trying not to cry.
Yeah,
just,
and there's also, like, the aspect that they deal with a little bit. I know it's gotten mentioned, but, like, they deal with it a lot heavier here of just the idea of wiping people's memory of these things, like because people can't have knowledge of chemies or alchemists or anything like that, so
it's against the rules.
Have to go and like wipe memories and stuff. But you know, they're starting to really feel the weight of that, and I actually kind of like that they're dealing with it. Like I always feel that way whenever there's like mind wiping and stuff. It's like, oh, who are you to have the right to do that, you know? And they're kind of exploring that, and I hope they keep that up. You know?
But yeah, it was just kind
like,
of
oh, there's a reason why the quote-unquote bad guy was questioning things and broke the laws and whatever. You know that there's gonna be, like, something probably Noble-esque with it.
Yeah. And honestly, this was just a fun episode for me.
This was very fun to watch. I really like Gotchard's attitude, too, of just like, no, let's just keep going one more time, you know, as he's just fucking
just trying his best.
Like, a chiropractor would just be weeping.
Yeah. Then we get into the next
doctor would be weeping.
which just, if I remember correctly, it's just Valvarad and Gotchard just being like, oh, why are you the worst? I don't like you.
But yeah, there was this funny thing where he came in and he ordered breakfast and he's like, this is fucking awful. And then he finished it anyway. And then he like shows him up by like giving him something actually delicious or something like that. Purple. And then he's just kind of mad.
Because he can't beat his aesthetics.
Yeah. Also, did you notice that the eggs had cute little faces? I mean, come on.
He made sure they had little faces. It's kind of funny because we also get
really like his
Spanner
design.
Has a stalker in this episode.
Yeah, that's like been stalking him for a while. Do you want to just get to like who he is so you don't have to like wait or anything?
Yeah, he's just another alchemist.
Yeah, apparently there's like this like final exam test thing that you have to go through where you face off against another alchemist and only one of you actually gets to like higher your rank or whatever the heck that they were doing. And he's just like, I'll get my chance at some point, and he gets infected with like a hawk, I believe.
Yeah.
And
well,
guys,
no, they give it to him because they're like, oh, you'll be powerful.
Yeah. And I have to say, I really like this monster design. I really like this one.
Bird.
I love the wings on the back, and it actually has two suits. One where he actually has, like, the arms change, and he's controlling the wings or the arms, because it's a hawk. Big shocker, he flies at some point. But, like, I really like that it looks good in both suits, you know, both suits look good.
Also, we haven't really talked about Valvarad's suit. What do you think of Valvarad?
I really like it, actually. I wasn't super keen on it at first glance, but I honestly don't really like the white pants, but they're like kind of starting to grow on me a little bit.
On him, though.
I like the rust. I love like everything from basically the chest up. Oh yeah, like a helicopter blade that used to buzzsaw someone in half.
Also, we got Burning Gorilla. I didn't think this was actually going to get a suit. This one's, I love it. I might be showing my hand a little bit, but it's so good. But yeah, no, it's just like
I do feel like they're setting him up to be a pretty interesting character, and I'm wondering where they're gonna go. Yeah, and
it's like I can't.
Remember. I like what they are doing currently. Yeah, I like what they're doing. They're setting things up.
The sad part is though, I really don't remember what else happened that episode. I'm just like, okay, it was him and Spanner were kind of just doing whatever, and then like they teamed up at the end and they worked together and did a good thing.
You gotta at least mention the really cool thing that they did where it's like he couldn't get high enough to like get the bird.
So he bumps him up with the gorilla.
So I thought it was like he like
Hopper, you're right.
Yeah, he like rider kicked him higher into the air and then he buzzsawed him in half. That was really fucking cool.
That was awesome.
That was awesome.
That was awesome.
All right, next episode they open up with getting a crab.
Honestly, this was really cute.
He also got the smartphone.
He has a little smartphone friend. He's hanging out with the other people a little bit more.
By the way, did you realize that the smartphone has a little tie?
I did notice he had a little tie. I don't know why, but when I looked at... when you actually, like, see it, it almost looks like one of those nice, like, McDonald's, like, kiosks. So you can just, like... You know those big things where you can just go inside and order rather than have to talk to anyone?
Oh my god, wait, the form?
Yeah.
The form with the Pico Hotaru?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he gets joined with a lightning bug, which just basically, like, solar flares you.
Exactly, and then that's how he caught the crab.
And a kid shows up, and he has one. He's just like, hey, can I, like, get rid of this with you guys? Because I saw you earlier dealing with the crab or whatever. And they're like, I mean, I guess so.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, come on, kid.
My dad doesn't want me to have this cactus.
I'm an iPad kid, but in the worst way, because I'm doing homework.
Yeah, I'm doing homework because I'm a huge nerd.
And then, like, he actually, like, kind of forms a really cute relationship with this kid, I'll admit. It was kind of nice, you know, just seeing him. I think he's just good with kids.
Yeah.
And yeah, again, just kind of dealing with, like, very obviously Chemis have, like, personalities. And it's probably not a good thing for them to, like, not be able to connect to people.
Yeah.
And like this one was pretty cool.
The cactus.
The cactus was shooting things at him.
Yeah. And we also got to see Needlehawk.
Yeah, very good suit. I really like this one. It reminds me of Gaim Durian, kind of.
Kinda.
A little bit.
So,
probably just because it's spiky and green.
But then I think it kind of ends because the monster's his dad.
Yeah.
And, like, his dad is attacking people.
And I have to say... Oh, go ahead.
Because he's like, my son must study.
So it's Chi-Chi as a man.
Kind of. And then, like, I don't remember if it ends with him getting cliffhangered. Because I remember he almost gets shot, but, like, Hopper 1 stops it for him.
Mm-hmm. So, like a friend.
Like a friend.
And then he falls because he, like... wasn't it like a combo, like, rejected as he was flying up into the sky to like, start... Yeah, it did end on a cliffhanger. Yeah. I'm remembering now. Yeah, like, didn't, like, the combo, like, undo itself somehow?
Yeah, exactly. We don't know how.
Right. We don't have a picture of it, like, here. I don't know if you'd have interest in getting it later. I do like the design with the dad's because he, like, screams and his arm, like, goes back and he see him put, like, his whole body into it, and then that's how, like, the body stays for... Yeah. It doesn't have the arms crossed. It doesn't have the arms crossed, but, like, I thought that was really
screaming,
cool.
Though.
I don't know why they
It's like shoulder pads.
They're Egyptian themed. Maybe they're, like, mummies or something.
Mummies.
Or, like, sarcophagus themed something or other, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. Overall, I think I had a lot more fun with this group of episodes.
Yeah, this was so much more fun. I really hope that they keep this up because...
At least be entertaining. It's definitely no Yeats. It's definitely not in anywhere nearing being...
Well, it's also just starting.
I'm content. I will say that.
Yeah, right now, all I could ask from a show is to be entertained and to be fun. And right now, it's doing that.
It doesn't have to end up in my top 10, but at least be entertaining, you know what I mean?
And so far it's fun, and I hope they keep it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see them setting up for,
what's your favorite episode?
Out of the two, because I know the wrestling one is yours.
The wrestling one's my favorite.
It would probably maybe be the cave episode for me, with the wrestling being a very close second, because I just really like in media, like, the things that I personally like are, like, interpersonal relationships and, like, emotional moments and stuff, like, between characters and stuff like that. So I feel like that hit, and also I felt like that was kind of, like, my turning point into starting to enjoy the show.
Yeah.
However, my God, was that wrestling episode really, really fun.
I like that wrestling episode.
It was so fun.
But also, I will... Just to reference...
Ask me on the day, and my answer might change between the two.
Just for a little bit of reference, though, us laughing at how hard we were like, oh my god, wait, did they say the Dark Door? I'm like, oh no, not Kingdom Hearts. And it was just like going into... Just joking about it, where it's like the yes, and then... I don't know, I think there's like a key in some sort about it, or maybe it's that wrench, I'm not sure.
I'm really glad that, like, he's the sheriff, and we're out here, and he's in there.
But yeah,
and we're the sheriff.
So let's talk about our favorite forms. What are your favorite? Like, what's your favorite out of which do you think looks the best? I want to say Ant Wrestler. We really didn't mention it earlier, but Ant Wrestler looks really cool. Like,
yeah, I remember this is kind of what I wanted Monstar to look like in Geats.
It's so stylish.
I think that one was really good. I also like that the armor looked like
ants.
Ant armor. It looked really cool.
But Burning Gorilla is probably my favorite of the bunch. Look, just
that
look
looks
at
really
that.
sleek. That looks
It
really
looks
good.
It looks so good. Burning Gorilla has just this amazing like fire look.
It weirdly almost kind of
Has
reminded me
peppers.
of like Megazords for some reason, like with those shoulder pads,
Like a mecha, yeah.
like a mecha. Yeah. I really liked the Needlehawk.
I know you like Needlehawk.
Oh wait, no, the mushroom one's probably mine.
Mushroom's your favorite?
Maybe. It might be.
Yeah.
I don't know. The wrestler one's also very good, but like I don't know. I'm a sucker for mushrooms.
What? You're saying it's not energy drink one? CGI car? Just a fucking gun?
It's just a gun.
Just a gun?
What? You don't like the fist gorilla?
Fist gorilla. But yeah, no. My favorite's definitely Burning Gorilla out of the bunch.
I think maybe I like wrestler.
Ant Wrestler.
A little bit more.
It's good. Like that's
but like I do like the mushroom one. It's very cute.
Also, can I mention that the gun has a little driver on the top of it?
Does it?
Yeah, it's right there. That's where the driver is.
Oh, would you look at that? That's cute.
Yeah. The thing though that sucks about that form, you have to have somebody shoot you.
What is it? Starscream?
Damn.
Ooh, excuse me.
But yeah.
Ed yawn.
I don't know. I'm glad this was more entertaining, but obviously we're only going for not that long because there's not that deep of a plot. It's not that
just starting to
it's stretching its legs, but I feel like even with King Oger and stuff like that, like I'm not comparing it, but it's like this show is it's fun, but it's basic.
Ventura.
Oh my! We will get to Ventura in a little bit.
We haven't been able to stop ever since we saw.
I'm excited. So yeah, I'm about to say, any final thoughts? Any Gotchard final thoughts? The cards are fun.
Yeah, and again, the toy is so good. It's a
like
good toy.
the toy. It's a fun toy.
Did you get the new cards yet?
They're not out yet.
Oh right.
They're out in November, so they'll be out soon. As of this recording, phase 2, baby.
Hopefully we won't blow our mic out this time.
God, that did good though.
That was really fun.
So, I guess we will see you when we go talk about King Oger. So,
thank you guys for being patient with us. I know that like literally no time probably passed for you, but we missed doing this. So.
Yeah, this was fun. I'm glad that we're getting back to this. Mm-hmm. But I'm more excited to talk about King Oger. So, we will probably get to that right after this.
Right.
But see you guys then.
Thanks so much for watching.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.